two bodyguards walking at the back bumper on each side.
Behind, yeah.
Google that shit and see how many people are in that car. And the fucked up thing is, I remember watching that video multiple times because when I was young, it was still kind of a big thing.
It was even still a video in high school mandatory to watch.
Yeah. I had to do a report on it. We had to watch it, all that shit. There were 4 fucking people in that car and 2 gentlemen walking along the side of the back bumpers.
Holy shit!
And the front bumpers.
And
So Google it.
What's the result?
It's 6 people in the car.
Yep, bullshit. There was no fucking middle seat in that car with 2
I was gonna say
there was not.
a middle row.
Yeah, there's a middle row.
And where's the 2 guards that were walking at the back bumper? They're nowhere to be seen now.
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's another car behind that car.
I don't.
There is 2 cars in the. There are 3 cars in that chain.
To be
2
fair,
guards in the front, 2 guards in the back, because that's the standard array for any presidential walk. So that's what it should be.
To be fair, my memory is being based off of the image of the magic bullet diagram, and I don't remember it showing a middle thing in that personally. So
Exactly.
I don't remember there being a middle seat, to be honest.
There wasn't. That shit's been changed.
I thought there was a Cadillac, and there was no middle seat in a Cadillac.
It's so much
I even
easier
called my
to.
fucking dad. I said, "Hey, Dad, how many people were in the car at JFK's assassination?" He was like, "Oh, there were 4." He was fucking alive during that time.
I can't
He
phone
said-
mine, so.
He said there was 4. He said him and his wife were in the back, and he had 2 bodyguards in the front, and he had 2 guys walking on the side of the car.
Here, look in Discord.
Oh.
Look in Discord.
So where the fuck is that original picture in that video?
There's the black and white picture.
What'd you
Yeah,
post
those
in
are
that
the-
Discord?
Tavern chat.
My mother, I just asked my mother, and she said there were 4 people in the car.
Exactly.
Where the hell did all these... Wow!
So the Mandela effect is somebody's changing history on us. And
They did that. Oh,
There's
look at
a-
the Great Wall. There's another one about that one. There's another one.
there's a huge debate right now, conspiracy theory that we're actually one of 2 dimensions and everything's getting crossed, that's kind of out there. But the government is changing history. Why the fuck are they doing that?
It's to control population. It's to make them stupider than they really are. And
They enforced these masks because it was actually not giving us the right amount of oxygen intake. They showed, and it was killing our brains of lack of oxygen.
What?
Another one? Does anybody know who Ed McMahon was?
yeah, I remember Ed McMahon. He was a
What did
famous
he-
TV host.
What was he most popular for back in the 80s and 90s, in the late 70s and the 80s?
Wasn't that the Ed McMahon show?
No. There was something. Oh, yes, but there was something else.
It was
There was the other thing he was famous
It's
for.
the
It was the
Tonight Show.
sweepstakes. No, it was the sweepstakes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
The Jeopardy.
The Publishers Clearinghouse.
Clearing?
Oh.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
was
don't remember
he was
that.
the one that would come bring the family that won the big 6-foot-long check for $1 million or whatever.
Oh, yeah! I'm
Yeah.
Ed McMahon, and this is my sweepstakes.
Yep. Hey,
Tonight
Google
was
that shit.
Carson.
Google that shit. He has nothing to do with fucking Publishers Clearinghouse all of a sudden. Never been affiliated with him. That's some fucking
Even
bullshit.
though he was the
My
founder.
grandmother- My grandmother was in love with that man. Thought he was the sexiest man alive. And we had magazines out the ass from Publishers Clearinghouse because she was trying to win that money. So that man would come to her house. And now if you Google it, he has nothing to do with it. He was never involved with it. That's fucking, like, what the fuck?
Oh,
How'd
yeah.
we end up with the worst
I
time?
just walked into this. Who are we talking about now?
Okay, Armin, hold
McMahon.
up before anybody says anything. How many people were in the car at JFK's assassination?
Let's see. JFK's wife, Connolly, the driver.
Don't Google
Give
it.
me a number.
Don't
Give
Google
me
it.
a number.
I don't know. There may have been. I don't think there was any Secret Service in the car. I would just say off the top of my head 4.
Now Google it.
Yep.
Well, you guys know, so go ahead and tell me. I ain't going to worry about Googling it.
Shit.
So there was 4. I saw the videos when I was going to school. I'm older than these cats on Discord right now. I called my dad. Same thing. He knows there was 4. There were 2 Secret Service walking at the back bumpers on each side of the car. There were 2, one in the driver's seat, one in the passenger seat, and then there was him and his wife in the back. So there was 4 people in the car. And now if you Google it, there's 6, and there's nobody walking around the car. What the fuck is going on?
I specifically remember the person running onto the back of the car after.
Jumping up there with Mrs. Kennedy to shield the president, right?
Yeah.
I was in the 3rd grade when that happened.
Yeah, but where did the middle seat come from? There's just.
Yep.
I don't know.
Exactly. It's just automatically all of a
And
sudden
there's motorcycle cops around right on the car now.
Yep.
And there weren't in the time. I remember there weren't no
Well, I don't know.
officers.
They might or may not. I couldn't date on that.
Yeah, they were. But it was a lot. But
Oh,
back to, we need some rolls. I'm missing a lot of rolls here.
I'm
Hang on.
immune this
Everyone
week.
needs to roll 20.
Somebody
Yeah.
needs to roll higher than me.
Okay,
No,
hang
no.
on.
It's like anybody, please, the God.
I am immune. Fuck that shit.
It's going to be a high roll this week.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to roll a 20.
Woo!
Nope.
No, it's a 1. All right.
Jim, you're supposed to. It's the wrong direction.
Wrong direction, bro.
I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to make the critical fail. All right. Sorry.
So we're just missing Eleanor's roll. Because Knuckles has a...
Yeah, but I think he's driving.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So
think
he
he
has
said that,
I
immunity.
think we need bird magic.
He's immune.
Blood magic. So, see if I can. I'll throw my roll in there. How about that?
A DM roll for a change.
Oh my God.
What is it?
It didn't show us what you rolled.
I showed it. I revealed it.
Can you
It's not fully
hear
revealed.
me?
Yeah.
He just said roll, didn't say what it is.
Yeah, we can hear you. You just muted your mic though. You just muted everything.
No, I shouldn't have.
There you go.
Am I still muted?
Nope.
No, I'm still setting up my computer.
Oh, you're setting. Wait, you brought
got
your
my-
computer with you?
Yeah, I brought my laptop with me.
Oh, okay.
No, I brought my $4,000 desktop with me. Stop that shit. I am not that stupid. No,
Now-
I just figured I'd have my computer with me, have a camera playing, and y'all have a nice background as it takes. Yes.
So, Kairos, roll off.
Oh, you rolled an 18 perfectly.
Yeah, I showed it in chat.
Oh,
Not showing
it
it.
didn't
Nope.
show it.
It
It
didn't
just
show.
said DM roll.
Okay.
It just says rolled.
Kairos, you ready?
Pulling up D&D Beyond to get the roll.
You're not gonna roll in the game?
I'm at the table.
So that means we need to log on to the
I rolled a 7.
Fire roll 7. Yep.
Yep.
I rolled a 4.
I thought it was a 1 for a second.
All right.
Hey.
So
I may have to roll
So-
in Discord
It's still
because
Kairos.
it's not loaded. It's not loading up in that.
That's
Be
fine.
right back. Meet the Dasher because he cannot find a way. The app's still not working.
It's fine.
fine.
Hang up again
So-
and
I'm rolling
That's
in Dice
fine.
Command.
I rolled a 4.
You're fine. So,
No, you're not. Shame.
shame. Shame.
You need a hint where we started.
Kairos.
Yes.
Which, from your point of view, would you like to tell us what happened last episode?
May I have the very beginning moment, and then I should be fine after that.
You had just gotten to the gate of
Oh, yeah.
Knucklebone Fort.
That's right. How could I forget? Yeah. So we got to that wonderful gate. Had some nice rumbles coming through all of that, and suddenly got run over by a thing that have no conception of what it is, other than it moves really fast. We had it closed before we could get through it. Had a wonderful conversation with some voices from the other side of the gate. There were some like short, not necessarily a gnomish type deal, kind of creatures that we could somewhat see, and that were voicing at us. Then there was this other voice. Yes. And something about password, not a password, blah, blah, blah. There was another voice that was different from those ones, female, and eventually we were able to convince our elephant friend Lulu to show themselves, so that way we could convince them that so we could convince them that they know the two Kenku that are inside the place. So they open the doors. We see the woman, a very disgusting blob of a being, and all of the short, angry guys with red hats. Kind of discuss things through there. They allow us to stay in there and try to help find a way to come to an agreement to get to where we're going in search of the sword for Zariel. And while all that's happening, we're just kind of sitting around. Some things happen with little impish fiends. Some chaos, little bits of chaos happen inside of the tent area for where they have it set up for drinking and such. We eventually kind of leave out of that space, create a dome in the middle of the pathway, not really processing the fact that those vehicle things are gonna have to come through. That gets dispelled by the woman in charge, and then we are able to talk to her again and come to an arrangement for trying to get into Lulu's memories, because there are things that we need to unlock and figure out through there. And so we end up going up top to whatever kind of level or layer that is. And there's this little setup that she has to allow us to get inside of Lulu's memories. And we all agree to go in, and then we kind of go through this weird mental thing and appear in this vast rainbow affected colored area and we were leaving it off just after a little bit of being attacked by these. I believe it was like Barb Devil type deals.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it.
So,
From Kairos' perspective.
as
never
you
got
had
We never,
opened your
we
eyes,
never
and
got the name of the woman, did we?
Maggie.
Oh, I know that, but did we find that out in the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had an introduction at the gate. She told you her name.
Every time I think of Mad Maggie, I got Mike Merles in my mind. I'm sorry.
So, this is what the little dudes look like.
Aha.
To give you a little example, Maggie herself. I'm just going to show you guys some images. We're just going to go down a list. You can close them after you look at them.
There's Maggie. Okay.
That's Mad Maggie. This is Chuka and Chunk.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Chuka and Chunk.
Yeah.
I think it's Clunk. Chuka.
Clunk.
Clunk.
Yeah.
Clunk. That's right.
Pull the lever, Clunk.
Chuka jumped into the car.
Wrong
by,
lever!
Yeah.
This is everybody's favorite cat.
Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay.
Everybody remember that cat?
The cat that tried to survive but died.
Hey, trying's half the battle.
Well, it didn't help that a little invisible imp decided to fireball it.
Yeah. Okay. This is the one from back in the
Yeah, back in the house.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That was just some concept art I thought everybody would like to see. Looks really cool. And I'm just trying to see if there's anything that might have. So when you guys were underneath fighting and in the church, the giant creatures you were fighting, the minotaurs, looked like this.
Whoa. Yeah.
When you guys were in the city of the first chapter, and you were down in the sewers, the three kind of people you fought.
Those were the cultists?
Those were the
Okay.
cultists.
Okay. Okay.
When you killed the guy in the cathedral who's standing in front of the podium.
Right. The one that never got a shot off at us.
He looked like that.
Okay.
The guy that was flying in the air, or the demon like with a fire all over it.
Oh shit! Literally.
Well, that's the nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, here's a better version of the little demon dudes that Maggie keeps around, the gnomes. This is a better version.
Okay. Okay. That's the
Red caps.
red hat. Okay. Red caps. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they would look like.
So we will now head over to the other map. So
Alright.
I'm going to do a preload. Then I'm going to activate.
It was my turn, last I remember.
Yep. We're just going to...
I was Lilith, and then... That's all I remember. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have the game currently paused. As you guys... So I wanted to show everybody this map. The screen is going to look like it's kind of...
I scored like a lot higher than that on my initiative.
No, you didn't. I wrote them down.
Oh, okay.
I just remember it was the spine.
Actually,
I
you
can't hear
you did.
anything. I'm having some issues with Discord. What the fuck?
I think you were...
Hold on.
No, second. I was right behind the Spine Devils.
Yeah, you were, because I just saw that there was two 817s, so it must have.
I think I was second.
You were 818, and then Knuckles was 817.
Like I said, it was Lilith, Lenore, Iris, and then I didn't remember after that.
At the end, that's all that matters.
What the hell's going on?
There we go.
Well, we hear you now.
Can't I hear?
I'm trying.
Oh, we hear you. You deaf him?
So,
Oh my god. They say something. There we go.
hello.
Here we go.
Hello.
Okay.
I had my volume turned all the way down. Whoops. What
Oh no.
a dumbass.
So was Lennar after Lilith or after Knuckles?
Yes. After Lilith.
Okay. So
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure because, like I said, I'm like on spotty. That's why I sent you the message.
Yeah.
Are we rolling?
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I got you. I'm just talking. You can watch. Griff, you want to stream?
Sure, I'll stream.
Okay. So this is the first map you guys arrived on, which was the Field of Rainbows. As you
got Lulu's head, right?
yeah, and after a
Yeah.
while, it began to morph and change as flames began to erupt from the fields. And it turned into a field of dead demons. Make sure this is the right one.
I'm going to
No,
show a
it's
video.
I think this is it. Okay, nope, this is it. Nope, I'm wrong. This is definitely it. Okay. As you guys began to get surrounded by these devils as they are attacking you from all sides, and the air is hot and muggy and swirling around you. And it is now Lilith's turn. What are you doing?
I will cast Armor of Agathis. So, I have 20 temporary hit points. Is that correct? I don't. Do I have to apply
Yeah,
that?
it's just put it in your temporary.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There you go. Thank you, sir. As long as I have those, any creature that lands an attack on me takes 20 points of damage.
But you lose those. It deducts.
Well, yeah. It deducts, but as long as I have 20. Any temporary hit points, they take 20 damage. So, yeah. That's my turn.
Nice. Okay. And your turn, it's Lennar's. Lennar, you stand out to the side. Also, I need to add him. You've been added to initiative. I just need you to roll. Rylan.
I think the load up.
Ooh.
And that one. Ooh.
Who are you shooting?
Just only showing still where the tiles.
Alright, so the one I was aiming at was this one.
Okay. It hits. Even though it was a nat one, it hits.
Oh, wow.
I get 3 attacks on my first turn of the initiative.
Ooh, that hits. Both those hit. Ooh.
Now, the only thing is, I cannot end the way I have this up. So if you can end my turn.
Okay, which arrow hit? The second arrow killed him. Where does the third arrow go?
I guess I would aim for the next one down.
Okay.
One under Lilith, or yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so You shoot the one in front of you, immediately aim up and shoot the one farther back, hitting it directly in the chest. Okay.
Like I said, I can't end my own turn.
Yeah, I got you. Into your turn, Kairos. You just see Lennar pull back, shoot an arrow, shoot an arrow, shoot an arrow, just begin to just drop these creatures left and right.
All right. Still frustrated from not being able to fly. He's going to...
I need to roll.
Oh, hold on, I still have 1,000 images that were opened. Okay, there we go. So, oof, that's a bloody scene. This one... See, I see this one's Hara. There's the X. This one's next to Lilith. This one's next to Lilith. And Armin. This is... Nothing's here, right?
That's the angel, the fallen angel.
Okay.
You can still move there.
The angel's here, and the Lulu's right next to me.
So the angel's body is
Right.
going to be in this square here.
Okay.
And
All right.
and the elephant is there.
I will target and shoot at this one. Let me pull up the attack. I don't know if I can turn it. There we go. Let's shoot him with the bow.
Yes.
Hey, another 18.
Ooh.
For 26. So... Hoping that hits. No.
Definitely
and
hits.
That's 7 plus...
Oh my
Another
god.
18. So 25 damage.
It gets hit with the first arrow from Lennar, and it turns, and mouth opens, and you shoot it, and it just goes back, and the arrow just comes right out the back of the head, like a spike.
Which one did you
Works.
kill? Which one did you shoot?
This one.
All right, the one that's below Lilith.
Lilith, yeah.
That is
Okay.
now
Was it
dead on the
below
ground.
Okay.
Let's see, do I have any bonus that I can do? Can't attack bonus, so...
As this happens,
Should be it.
Uh-oh. What? Whoa.
Alright.
you all begin to get woozy.
Oh dear.
The landscape fills with a thick black smoke, pours in as the few demons surrounding you begin to kneel and bow their heads. And just slowly begin to bow their heads as the ground goes black for a moment and then expands out and encompassing everywhere, death and decay covers the ground. Oh, not that one.
What? What?
Yeah,
The
well,
small
hey.
devils that survived the previous kneel before you, offering to serve you in exchange for their lives. Please let us live.
Nope.
That's only being directed to Kairos or all of us, or...
Yeah, all of you that are around them. You see the three that are currently there. Even the one approaches and kneels. All three of them are kneeling.
Does that mean I have advantage on my attacks?
Technically, yeah. You attack them?
No mercy. Yep.
Yeah, Kairos doesn't even know how to react to
I
what
mean-
they're doing.
I was next in the turn order anyways, so yeah, I'd like to just fuck these guys.
Okay.
I mean, it's a dream, right? Fuck it.
They can't follow us out anyway.
Not necessarily.
We don't know what's going on.
So you swing to hit?
I will, yes, as soon as you tell me I am able to.
Yeah, you can. Their heads are bowed, and they just asked for you to let them live.
Sweet. Do I have?
Well, is going to respond in what language is that is?
Infernal.
Infernal. Thank you.
It depends. Are they demons or devils? They're
Devils.
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 Yeah.
Demons are from the
You'll.
abyss.
So, Lilith, what do you say?
Why should I spare your life? You came at me and tried to kill us.
Okay. Yep. So does their position and their lack of defense incur any kind of advantage on my attacks?
Yeah, you already said we give advantage.
You already got advantage. What are you asking?
Okay, I didn't hear you say that, but okay.
Yeah. You have advantage. Their heads are bowed. As you
16.
swing down and you hit him, he turns to smoke.
Oh shit! That was a waste of a crit. I would have hit the other one then. If one of them disappeared, I would have swung at the other one. Fuck it.
You swing and hit the other one, and it into a cloud of smoke.
Yep, fuck them. All right.
And as this happens, everybody's feet begin to sink.
No boy.
Yeah, I just got here.
Does it respond to me? Why, or did it not?
What did you say?
I asked, why should I spare your life? You came and attacked us.
As you say this, it slowly looks up and grins and disappears into a puff of smoke. A black sludge rapidly rises out of the ground, surrounding all of your feet, enveloping everyone, gripping tightly, overwhelming you with this loss of control. As you glance around to see this barren, snow-covered wasteland with these machines, you hear in the back of your mind, Maggie, this embodied voice, "Don't let the sludge consume you. You must push through your defenses. She must look." And about that time, her voice cuts out.
Awesome.
I need everybody. We're going to go back into initiative order.
No boy.
Okay, so roll initiative again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I ask?
Yep.
You know that thing you were showing me, like that thing, like all my tools and weapons and everything. Showing
Roll
up.
initiative.
Maybe type that to me. That's probably not the best thing to talk about right now.
There we go. Right.
That would be something you probably want to type to me in Discord.
Oh, God.
I'm still at the bottom.
I'm at half of what I was.
So as you all stand there, trying everything to pull yourself out. I'll need.
I don't remember taking that much damage. Oh well, I guess I did.
Starting with Lennar. Try to flee. You try to pull and push yourself out. I'll let you make an athletics or an acrobatics check to free yourself from the sludge. You push up and just enough momentum with your wings. You actually get up off of the sludge, up into the air briefly, and float over to the side where there isn't no sludge, past everybody, and land in this frigid cold ice that is just beyond the sludge.
I turn around and send out my meteor hammer to give the people advantage.
Okay. Next. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I need, in the initiative, I need Lilith. Who are you throwing your meteor hammer to? Are you throwing it to Armin, Knuckles, or Lilith? You could throw it to one person.
I wouldn't throw it to Knuckles because his acrobat should save him. Probably Lilith.
Lilith? Okay, Lilith, you have advantage on your...
Can I...
you're going to be pulling, so I would assume it needs to either be a strength check if you're grabbing it and pulling on it. So you can have it as an athletics check at advantage. Or you can do acrobatics at normal.
Oof. All those are oof for me. So,
But one's with advantage at least.
yeah, -1 at advantage. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, could I use an elemental gift to break free?
That was when I wish I'd taken Misty Step, but I didn't.
Oh, did we lose a DM?
No, I'm reading.
Oh.
He's reading that to see if it's actually usable.
Actually, so as you unfortunately can't give them advantage, but I already said it, so I'm gonna let it happen. But as you throw your, what are you doing, Lilith?
I was asking, would the elemental gift be a usable cause in this?
You can
Being
surely.
that it takes me, it gives me the attributes of my patron, which means I have the attributes of wind to me.
Okay. So, is this an ability or a feature you're using?
Yes, it's a feature, and it's
Once a day?
no, it's my bonus action.
Cast it.
Sure. There you go.
10 minutes in which you can hover. You
Hover
still
and
need to
fly.
be able to free yourself.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I didn't want to.
Yeah,
use
this
it
is
if I didn't-
gripping onto you and pulling you down.
Okay, then I don't need to use that. I will go ahead and use the athletics then.
Okay.
And
So
we
he
will
throws the
see.
meteor hammer out. As you throw the meteor hammer out, your body, without even using your wings, begins to float upward, away from her.
There it goes. 13. 12, I mean?
As you grab the meteor hammer and he's pulling you, you lose grip and go face down into it.
Ooh.
I have a -1 to strength.
And as you try to look up, you see Lennar. You just float into the white sky and disappear. And I have to roll something, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I'll do it. Okay. You can't see that, right?
No, I didn't see anything.
Okay. At the end of that turn, it is going to be Kairos. Oh, Knuckles, yeah. So Knuckles.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Seeing as how Lilith failed and is what possibly face down in this shit at the moment.
Yeah, and she's like, it's like pulling on you.
I will try to leap towards Lilith if I can. I saw everybody else got out, kind of floated away, but I'm going to try and leap in her direction and try to, as I break out, I'm hoping to break out by leaping out of it in her direction. So
okay.
And I will use a thingamajigger here. A whatchamacallit fucking thing. God damn it. Key point. God, I can't think of the word. And use Step of the Wind to help myself break free of this shit.
Okay. So
what would you like me to roll?
Acrobatics more than likely. You can roll acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Am I getting any advantage from anything?
Step of the Wind. Just.
I don't know. Step of the Wind would give me advantage. I don't know.
Step of the Wind. This is.
Step of the Wind only doubles his movement speed if he.
Yeah, if you get free, you'll have double movement.
Gotcha.
But you still have to get free.
Here we go. Oof, nice.
You pull one foot out, and then pull the other one out, and the other, and again, and about the time you get to the edge,
try to go this way.
You begin to go up and out of sight.
Okay. Alright. Well, I was trying to walk towards Lilith, but okay.
Oh, you're walking towards Lilith. Okay, you can do that.
That's what I said. I was jumping or trying to move towards Lilith.
So you, now if you stop next to Lilith, you're going to sink back down.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to get Lilith up and out of the, at least get her standing on her feet again.
Okay, so next round you give her advantage on getting up. Are you using the help action to get her up?
Yes.
Okay, so you add advantage because your Lilith's gonna help. So what? Let me just double. Yeah, so you're gonna give her the help action to help give her advantage. So.
Yep. Even if I sink further, I don't care. I can get out of this easily.
Okay, so as your turn ends, you back down into the sludge.
That's fine.
And
perfectly
Kairos.
I will try to use acrobatics to get out of here.
Okay.
Don't know how much my wings will help, but anything that I'm trying to manage. So acrobatics. Oh God.
You unfurl your wings and then one of your wings sticks to the muck. You're like, shit.
Would let me see. Would and cunning action would be able to help with trying to dash?
Yeah,
because I wouldn't be.
You'd have to be free to be able to move. So unfortunately,
that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Fun stuffs.
I'm actually just for now. You're not in initiative. You're not here quite yet. I'm just leaving your character on the map. Other Ryan. Okay.
You're good.
Armin.
Almost up.
All right. Well, Armin is going to attempt to. What do you push to get the see the little hand X?
X.
Okay, I'm moving towards this machine up here.
Okay, I need you to make me either an acrobatics,
right,
or an athletics.
First thing, guidance on myself, and then I'm going to go with athletics. Excuse me.
Go for it.
Yeah, well, hang on. Let me get my verse. Oh, I've got to move to attributes. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're going to roll athletics. Okay, that's wonderful. A 3. And now I'm going to do my D4. All right. A total of 9.
So you kind of wiggle and shake, and you just feel this horrible sense of loss of control come over you.
That's 5, and I still didn't get up. Okay.
And just this dread just begins to
sucking me down.
And you go down just a little bit further.
Oh,
I have a +10 and failed, so
everybody who failed or is still in the sludge takes 22 points of damage, psychic damage.
Oh shit, Ola.
Does that mean there's a giant ice spike around me? Because it did technically take it.
Nope. It says a creature. It's not a creature.
It's mental.
Ah. Okay.
Psychic.
Okay. So it only takes 2 hit points from me. Because I have 20 temp.
The horrible loss intensifies, causing your heads to all hurt and cringe, and even kind of you feel blood kind of come out your nose as you kind of looking around at each other, and Knuckles, you even like kind of twitch for a second. Don't know where it came from, but definitely hurt. Lilith, you have advantage.
I am going to use it on acrobatics because I don't have any strength.
Go for it.
There's that. Yeah. 18.
Yep, 18. As you go to pull yourself up, you just feel these hands grab the back of your shoulders and pull you up out of the muck. As it pulls you up, you see hands reaching out of the muck to try to grab you and pull you down, as they just go back down into just a puddle. As it just pulls off like sticky ichor. Stands you up, and you pull 1, 2, 3 steps out to the side as you land.
That's exactly where I was aiming. Right,
and as you look back, you're 10 feet in the air, 20 feet in the air. You look down, and you just see them all disappear. Kairos, or Knuckles.
All right. I will look back at. Let's see, Armin. Armin's right next to me. Armin's not doing too well, is he? He wasn't able to get out.
No, he's just wiggling back and forth currently, I would assume.
I will give him the help action as well.
Okay. Okay. So Kairos.
Same thing again.
Yep.
Screaming into this void. Frustratingly. Come on. Okay, thank you. I saw that 7 that that was gonna be there. Whew.
You get the 1 foot free, and about the second time you pull the second foot out and it begins to sink again, your wings go back out and your wing rips out of the ichor. You flap them and you begin to go up and up, and you look down and you see Armin and Knuckles still stuck in the ichor as you dissipate into the bright white sky. Armin, you have advantage.
And I'm casting guidance on myself again, so
You can do it.
let's hope we can do it this time. Yeah, shit. All right, first we're going to go with acrobatics.
Hey.
All right, but I got advantage, so we'll...
That's plenty high enough.
Yeah, okay, that'll have to use the guidance, okay.
You begin to wiggle, and with the little bit of turn, how do you help him, Knuckles?
Basically, he's holding. Yeah, I'll just reach down and grab him by the chest and pull.
You grab him by the chest and you pull. He actually pulls you out of the ichor and throws you 10 feet. Actually, you don't actually land. When he pulls you out of the ichor and he throws you into the air, you just float up.
So I'm the last one in here?
And you sink a little further.
Yep.
And you look around, and the darkness and the snow begin to get darker and enclosing. And you take 24 points of psychic damage.
As Armin...
Well, as Armin was floating away, I was going to cast...
you can't.
I can't?
Yeah, you try to say something, and just all noise. There's nothing.
Yeah, you cast guidance on yourself, so that's all you've already cast.
That's true. That's what I've already used. Never mind.
In this odd sensation and area, things don't seem to be working like normal in this dreamscape.
Well, you said everything starts to get darker?
Yeah, everything's beginning to get darker, but you can go ahead and...
I will shadow step out of this shit.
Okay, you shadow step out of it, and immediately everything... You just shadow step into the darkness, and everything goes black around everyone.
Okay.
As the area around you becomes dark for all of you that went into the light, the area becomes black, pitch black, and it becomes an endless sky of stars as you begin to just float through a galaxy of stars. One by one, you start to see each other, and out in the middle, you see Lulu resting on a black cushion in the center of an inky void of darkness. She is unconscious and alone. Now I need Lulu. A beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. Next to Lulu, it's a large gleaming brass telescope as each one of you land on the edge of the carpet, one by one.
was the last one.
Okay, so you would have landed right behind them.
It was Armin and me were the last two. Armin and I.
All your pains and woes still seem to be existing in this other dimension.
Yeah, I'll kind of drop to my knees and grab my head. That wasn't pleasant.
As you see this shining, bright, brilliant white light down upon her, next to Lulu is a large gleaming brass spyglass resting on top of an ornamental carved tripod of some sort. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it. Presses her eye against the eyeglass. Lulu then steps back suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open. Her face alights with excitement. She cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!" As she looks around and turns at all of you, each one of you gets sucked into oblivion.
Awesome.
And slowly awaken. And Knucklebone Fort once again.
Awesome.
If I can find the map. Because that would make sense.
What if I do this?
You already got it. You can see it? Is it on the list and I'm not seeing it?
It's on my list.
Is it? There it is. Okay. I've got so many at the top of the screen, it's not even funny.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now go ahead and drop initiative. Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
As each of one of you waken,
Oh God.
you feel the
Wait,
agony of pure suffering as you look over to see Maggie ooze pouring from her eyes, corner of her eyes and mouth, as she looks to be clutching herself.
Yeah.
Seems to be just suffering some type of pain. Oh, I saw it all happen.
Ow.
As she sits there, looking over all of you, she stands up and steps away.
I will immediately approach Lulu. Are you alright, Lulu?
Lulu,
You should be sitting up right next to Lulu.
Are you guys all hurting hit point wise?
oh yeah.
Okay, hang on then. I'm going to step right here, and I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. That will give over here. That means each of you will get 2d8 plus something healing. I can do up to 6 creatures, so I can do everybody.
So you do everybody?
Yeah, I'll do the elephant and Mad Maggie as well, I believe.
Yeah, you say, like I said, you see this ooze coming from the corners of her eyes and mouth. And
So I'm going to go in. I don't think I can select everybody at the same time.
yeah, you could
Yes, you can.
draw a square over everybody. Or hold shift and double right click.
There's the select target button. and
Or
then
just
do
hit T on them.
Yeah, that works.
Just mouse over and press T on them. Hold shift while you're doing it.
Okay. Okay, let me hold shift for multiple. Okay, hang on. Okay, all right. Gotta go. Got her. Got her. Hold on. Kairos. Myself.
Knuckles.
I'm trying to find Knuckles.
I'm right in front of you.
Oh, okay, there you are. Knuckles.
And then,
Is anybody else left?
That's everybody. That's 6 people.
Okay.
Is that
So
including Lulu?
I know. I can only do 6, so I'm doing Mad Maggie.
Okay.
Okay, so all right, so I got that. Yeah. So now I need to go my spells.
Send you a message, Boosh.
Okay.
Prayer, healing. Come on, come on, prayer? Come on, prayer. Prayer of healing. Here we go.
Oh, that could break.
Click on it. And nothing's happened. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Yeah, we're out of combat.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. I'm going to rejoin on my phone then.
Okay.
So everybody got 14 points of healing.
Okay.
That's not much, but it helps better. It's better than nothing.
I got everybody selected. I can just hit it.
All right. Well, everybody should have got 14.
There you go.
I already did it for me. I'll subtract 14 from myself real quick.
So now I'm back to half strength.
I think I need to put NPC. Yeah. As y'all are standing there, a gentleman, which you have yet to be introduced to, steps out of a tent next to this other figure, elvish in nature, wearing this cloak. As he looks over at him, that should be the last patch for the day. I would see what Maggie needs of you. I wish you luck.
Did Lulu answer me, by the way, when I asked her if she was okay?
Did...
Because as soon as we stepped out, I immediately approached Lulu and asked
Lulu,
if she was okay.
groggy, kind of back and forth, head tilts as you reach out and ears kind of flap and her eyes open. Had the weirdest dream.
No shit, Sherlock.
I know where the sword is.
You don't say.
You know where the sword is.
Only you can tell us.
That's good that you got some of your memories back, but are
Yes.
you okay?
I am fine. I think I'm fine.
And alright, I will turn to Maggie. And what of you? You seem to have sustained some damage.
Few
Are
minutes.
you alright?
Few minutes go by and she... I'll be fine. You see her like hawk up a loogie of like this acidic stuff and spit it on the ground.
Wonderful. That's just wonderful.
Lovely.
I'll step down, and as I pass by, I'll clasp Armin on the shoulder and just give him a nod of thanks for the healing. And yeah, that's it. I'm keeping myself between Lulu and this creature. I still don't trust this creature.
So she gets back up to her feet and cracks her neck and kind of looks all... After seeing that, I can say we know where the sword lies. And with the help of your friends and the help of mine... Points over at the humanoid and elf over to the left. And a few of my machines, I believe you can get there with no trouble. Is there anything you might need? I believe I can provide. I will give you some weapons to also help you in exchange for this assistance.
If we could have a few moments to kind of recuperate, I'll be fine with just that. I can't speak for the rest of my companions.
I believe we all need a moment. But she kind of snaps, and the humanoid figure walks over. He goes, I'm Barnabas. I am a sorcerer of sorts. Yes. This is one of my companions' experience. Rylan.
Yes, that's my name. That's my last name. I pretty call me my first name.
Ito.
You know, Ridley.
My apologies. I believe Madam Maggie wants you to assist these people. Maggie speaks up.
Me out of this.
Yeah, you will be my eyes and ears. Will help me keep in touch with all of you.
Not like I have a choice.
Like the rest of us.
All of you, give a little detail. What does everybody see when they look over at you?
Well, they see, like, as you say, like, elvish in nature, but lot covered in bunch of ragged clothes, like, looks used to be, like, fine clothes, but, like, torn a bit, like, paler skin than your usual hot, brighter, like, skin, elven color skin. Sort of like, knows, like, he has possibly, like, extra set of limbs dangling out his sides.
Yeah, it looks like he has 4 hands and 2 are tucked into pockets.
Oh gosh, okay.
Yeah, just all bandaged up with like rags. His main hands are covered in gloves. Mainly has his hood up to hide his most of his features.
Yeah,
sort of like his face features like a little bit like discolored and like malnourished a bit.
There's a picture of him in Discord. And he's wielding, like, this chain is set over his shoulder with one of the hands holding it and this giant ball swinging behind him. Or just dangling over his shoulder.
Yeah, rapier by his
Yeah,
side.
but it's like, it's all red. The whole thing.
Oof. Oof.
Like a reddish tint to it.
Demonic in nature.
Yeah, some type of demonic weapon. But as Maggie sits there, I believe we all need to rest. Your friend is doing fine. Now that we have our information, I will put a list together of supplies that you'll need. Get some rest. It will be a busy day. Maggie, you kind of just limps away.
You need my assistance, Maggie, or are you going to get back yourself?
Keep an eye on them. Assist them. That is your job for now.
He says, like, under his breath, like I have a choice.
And Barnaby is like, good luck with that, and just kind of pats you on the back and begins to walk off with Maggie. And he goes into his shop, which you know as, he runs one of the shops on this upper floor.
Arvin's going to look at the other guys and wave them on, and we're going to follow him into the shop.
So you follow, all going with him. Maggie disappears off, kind of vanishes into a tent nearby.
Okay.
And
she said she was going to help, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what kind of help she might be offering.
Yeah. So she's said she was going to put a list together of supplies. She offered one of her war machines in exchange for some weapons also and some other supplies that she thinks y'all need.
And Army's thinking weapons and armor. That's what he's interested in.
So you I would say Ithel, you lead them all to the shop. And just
Come on, Dippy.
Barnaby's Wares.
Which tent is this in?
The one currently Ithel is standing in front of. Daunt Pale Ale. Get it? Daunt Pale Elf.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ooh, I got teleported in.
I
Wait for the
don't
rest
have.
of the party.
There you go.
All right, now we're in.
I'm waiting for the rest of the party.
The well. Aha.
As you look over and he's behind the counter, he's like putting some papers together and he's writing in a book. Well, I didn't really expect y'all to follow me in here. This is unusual.
Yes, they were interested.
You're here to see what. Armin says, I'm here to see what tangible help you can give us.
I am staying near Lulu.
Okay.
Lulu just kind of.
Knuckles is thinking that she is going to be probably our greatest asset here, so he's not leaving her side. He's making sure she's safe.
After a few minutes, she kind of ruffles herself and sits up and stands up. Well, I think that's enough sleep for all of us today. Oof. You look rough. She looks
I'll get over it.
She kind of taps you with the trunk. And, let's go get over it. And she kind of floats down, like flaps her ears and kind of floats down to the bottom of the little platform. As she taps you with her trunk, you, get healed. All your dents and nicks and scratches just push out. Something about her seems different.
Damn, how much?
70 hit points.
Good lord!
She cast the spell heal. Did you not hear it?
It's all in the wording.
Yeah, I'll kind of flex my arms, look at the repairs that are kind of instantaneous there, and just kind of nod and look at her and say, yeah, try not to worry yourself about me too much. I think you're the one that needs to be safe.
She just trots off. Like an elephant trot. Little baby elephant trot.
Guess she's okay.
I'm still gonna try and keep an eye on her.
You follow her. One of the little demon guys next to the tent. Begin.
The hell did he say?
Begin.
He wants to be kicked very far.
Yep, yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and kick him back into his tent.
You like kick him and he just hits the side of the tent and slides down the tent. You fucking idiot.
At least that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and he just kind of runs off behind the tent. Away.
Be
Yeah,
careful with them.
I'm not letting anything fuck with Lulu.
So Lulu goes in the tent and flows in and sits on one of the little stools and just kind of puts her big meaty trunk on the table.
Lilith is looking around. Does she see any of the any of the red caps in here?
No. There were red caps outside, kind of just sitting around the entrance, but they will not come in the doorway.
Nice. That's what she's gonna go. At least relief from those little pests.
Here, Barnaby, you talking about the little assholes outside?
Yeah, they would never come in here. Barnaby will kill them.
See? Or I'll stick a Ithil on them. Then it'll be, it'll all be a bad day for everyone. If there's something y'all need, just let me know. I've got some writing to do. Just goes back to his book in the corner.
Well,
Lilith is going to then take a seat at the stool and begin scribbling on her scroll again.
Okay.
While everyone else looks around.
Yeah, Armin's going to be looking at if there's any armor around.
In this shop, you make a perception check.
All right.
This is now the shawarma table.
Oh no, Lulu went from sitting at the table to climbing on the table.
Okay, I'm giving myself guidance, and then I'm doing a perception.
She seems more vibrant.
Wait, find it. Where's the perception?
Less scared.
That's good.
Be careful not to.
Yeah, that's why
She turns and knocks over a glass. Oops! It'll be fine.
an 11.
That wasn't pretty bad.
I do a precipitation to clean up the mess so that it doesn't spill all over the table.
Yeah, as you're doing it and you're looking, you see like a broom come off the wall and just start sweeping. And you look over and Barnaby's waving his hand while reading his book.
the speaker down. I was like, why are they all running?
Yeah, it's not the first time he knows.
With the two, Armin, you don't see any armor. Now, you do see a bunch of bottles.
With 11. That's an 11. A 9 and a 2.
Yeah, you still don't see any armor. You do see a spyglass on the table. You see a bunch of staffs, like 2 or 3 staffs, leaning against the table behind the counter. You see books everywhere. You see what looks to be ingredients for spells, like items, jars of different things, and a lot of magical, useful ingredients.
Well, I'm going to start asking about all of it. I'm going to ask about the staffs, if they're special, if they're magical, what will they do? I'm going to check on the spyglass. Is it just a spyglass or something special? You know, and I'm going to start looking at the ingredients, trying to figure out what spells they might be useful in.
He goes, can you even read them?
Read what? The ingredient labels?
Yes.
No, I'm sure they're in Infernal. You're going to have to translate them for me into common.
I am human.
But I assume since you work here, you must know Infernal.
I know everything.
Lil speaks up. I also read Infernal, my dear.
You look at the labels. All the labels are in common.
Oh wow.
Well, never mind that.
You he goes. The best part of them being in common and living in Avernus, they can't read them.
Interesting. That's an interesting concept I hadn't thought about. Yeah.
Lilith will go back into scribbling.
You see, like, Eye of Newt, like, bull guts, like some type of, all kinds of parts, different organs, guts, different types of oozes, There is a shelf that seems to have potions on it.
Completely potions. Okay.
Yeah. Which you find different, like, magnesium and, like, different things of that sort.
Okay. I asked about potions. Are there any? What are the potions? What are their effects? What does he have that we might be able to use?
From what she told me, and he's looking at a list.
Right.
She said that you're going to need about 2 weeks worth of rations.
Okay.
And to give you whatever you may need.
That's an open checkbook.
Understand this. I'm not an idiot.
No. Seriously. We got to be reasonable about it. But I'm just trying to figure out what you got that we could use.
A more direct question is, while our dear friend Armin here is quite good at healing magics, do you have anything that may reserve some of his energies?
He kind of goes to the other counter and he says you're talking about healing potions, I'm assuming.
Yes, I am.
He goes, I do. I have some greater healing potions. I have some regular healing potions. And I can make many more. Depends on what you're asking for. Barnaby goes from like this jovial guy to semi-serious when he talks about these things. But then goes right back to his jovial, like, demeanor.
Well, if it's not too much, I think at least one healing potion apiece would be greatly appreciated.
I believe
Okay. One regular healing each. Okay.
I believe I can do that. He goes and he goes to a behind the counter and he goes to one of the drawers and he pulls out a little cart and he begins to count out potions. He pulls out 5 potions.
5 regular healing. Okay.
And he goes, Ithel, you have one already, right? I don't need to give you one.
As if I pulled a patch.
Yes, I sewed that on earlier.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, one of the things you'll notice that that Ithel sitting here or standing here in this room with y'all, he is wearing a very heavy patchwork cloak that has patches all over it that have different pictures.
I was just saying my entrance, just saying those like madcaps decide to be stupid and come in.
Oh yeah, you being here for a while would know that the entrance is actually, it's got a enchantment on it.
Bear.
That what's an enchantment? And yeah, it's somewhat of a barrier that causes things to explode into fire when they walk through it. So they don't. Needless to say, it's happened one too many times that they don't do it anymore.
And I just sit there just for the stupid one to come in.
Yeah. You do hear him outside like, they gotta come out sometime.
Well,
I'm hearing one of those little guys saying that, like they have to come out.
Yeah.
I'm going to excuse me for a moment. I walk out. What was that I heard?
Fucking. They kind of run off.
Exactly.
Are y'all able to hear me?
Hey, we can now.
Yeah.
Oh, I was speaking in like with my headset. I'm like, Lenore would like to speak up and had kept trying to.
Oh. No, we didn't.
I wanted to explain what I wanted to do while I was driving.
Okay, go ahead.
Lenore wants to look around, notices the magical items or the magical setup that is in there.
Yep.
This is when he wants to take out the Tinker's Kit, the mace, and his meteor hammer, and ask for assistance on attaching the mace's head to upgrade his meteor hammer.
He's looking at it and he goes, "So you want to replace that one with this one using magic?"
I just want to be able to make this magical in nature. That way I can deal damage, if need be, to those who are immune to blunt trauma.
Interesting. I think I still got your character outside. Hold on. Where are you at? There.
Probably still around where Lulu woke up at.
Yeah, I just moved you inside. You're gonna be at the counter with him, talking to him. So we're trying to turn the meteor hammer and add
basically to a meteor hammer +1.
Yeah. So
now, if we can somehow keep the magical effect of lighting up, that'd be cool too. But that's just for flair.
Rolla, do you have access to the dice roller?
I am driving. I have access to nothing. I can have my friend type in Discord for me and have him.
I'm just saying, yeah, I would say you would need to make a persuasion roll. He does look at you and goes, "Oh, I do love magical items."
He has a +3 on his roll.
Can I assist him on convincing him to do it?
Yeah, what do you...
I rolled.
Basically, Barbie, I know you could do this. Just, I might put in a good word with Maggie if you help them out, since she's keen on helping them.
Okay, tell him to roll again, because you get advantage.
Well, he's not rolling. I'm the one who's still rolling. So
23, way better.
Nat 20.
You want to?
Oh, good word for me, you say? I like the sound of that. And getting to play with something new occasionally helps pass the time. It will take me a little while. I do this on the daily, though, so not awfully too long. Enchantments is my specialty. Yeah, it takes it from you. Kind of waves his hand over it, reaches into a satchel on his side, pulls some powder out, and he just kind of waves it over it. Because I will need some time to find the right ingredients to hold the enchantment while I then go get Chuka to dismantle this and put it back together.
Well, I offer him the Tinker's Kit and say whatever's left over he can keep.
Ah, yes. I appreciate that. This helps get what Maggie needs and helps me get to where I need to be. I think we're all doing well.
Probably be sparse down here.
In 800 feet, turn right onto US 191 North, US 40 East.
I don't want to.
You can't make me. I've never been to that part of Avernus.
Take the second right onto US 191.
I'm sorry, I can't quickly mute.
These sentient devil machines, I swear.
Anyways, I was looking for a ritual healing spell. I don't see
an
one.
infernal machine.
Does
I have
anyone
a
know of
question.
one?
Who's that question?
I have a question for this gentleman.
You're still
And I don't
outside.
Which gentleman?
No, I was inside. I followed Lulu. If she went in there, so did I.
Okay. I just.
Yeah. I am staying with Lulu. I'm not letting her out of my sight if I can.
Lulu.
You're sitting at the table. Lulu is now like on the table, and she's just kind of. Ithil and Lennar are standing at the bar. Talking, and he's got his mace laid out, and he's casting something on it. And Lulu has found a bottle of something and has stuck her trunk into it.
Nice.
Please be careful over there.
I have a question for you. What was this sorcerer's name? This wizard's name? Whatever.
Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Yeah.
I found these gauntlets here, and I'll take off the gauntlets that I have and show them to him. And they have the ability to enwrap or engulf themselves in flame. Gives me a little kick to my punch. But I've noticed most things in here aren't really affected by fire. Is there any way you could change this to deal some type of other damage that would be useful in this place?
He looks. He goes. May I?
I hand them both to him.
He kind of holds them out like he doesn't want to touch them, and kind of looks up at him, and he's like, "All right. Give me a moment. Let me finish with this, then I'll work on this. It's gonna be about a half a day to re-enchant something."
If it's too much of a problem, I'll be glad just to trade them for something else.
He looks around the room. Moment. Give me a moment.
Certainly.
He's good, but he's only one person.
Now you think you're funny, huh?
Hey, be glad you weren't Margaret's test dummy.
I know he's got his hands full enchanting something already. That's why I said, I'll trade him those for something else if you don't want to exert himself.
He goes. He holds up a ring.
I will take the ring and look at it. And what does this do?
It's useful to some. It makes the user invisible.
You're giving the thing that a robot to be invisible. Interesting.
I already have that ability. It's kind of built in, and I'll knock on my head.
So you can permanently be invisible.
Not quite, but close. While wearing the ring, you can become invisible. But
These
yes.
parts is
So you knock on your head and what happens?
I just tell him I have that ability built in already, and I'll just tap on my head.
I gotcha.
Basically, I can be sneaky as shit.
Yeah.
So
He goes. He kind of waves his hand, and the ring just appears back in his hand, and he just drops it into his satchel. Interesting. I like that. Is there something you're looking for in particular? Maybe? I have. Most of the things I own are enchanted potions. Enchanted items are rare to at least hold on to.
I was going to ask him about that spyglass and say, the spyglass over here, is it enchanted or is it just a normal spyglass?
You notice the spyglass and you pick it up. He goes, no, that's actually a scope.
What kind of scope?
It goes on a special kind of bow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. What does it do? What does it allow you to do? What improvement does it give to the bow?
Oh, it makes it... Oh, hit so much harder.
I look over to Kairos and say, Kairos,
What
or
kind of
what?
bow?
Yeah. And what kind
He,
of?
He comes from behind the counter and he goes to this other desk and he goes behind the desk over in the bottom. Kind of jumps the counter and goes behind the counter here and he pulls out this mechanical crossbow that looks like a... It's big. It's pretty big. It looks like a handheld ballista.
Heavy duty crossbow.
That might be a bit too hefty for my taste. Lenore
We'll
might
pack
be
it.
of interest to it.
And I'm trying to get it.
Well, Armin's gonna, when he have a chance, Armin's gonna ask about anything else he might have. Like saying, the gauntlets were brought up. Anything, ring. Armin's interested in anything. Maybe a shield, or if not, where around here could I talk to somebody about armor or shields?
Chunk and Chuko's shop is right across the way there. They do work
They
in
have
the they do work in the
Okay.
mechanic shop below, but their actual shop, where
Okay.
they put their supplies, are in there. Mostly, like I said, all my stuff is enchantment.
I said the ring you had earlier, the invisibility ring. Do you have any other rings available?
I have a few. He goes, moment. And he goes to a drawer and pulls out a case that has like ring slots, and a lot of them are empty, but there's like 3 rings in there. And do.
Look at the rings and say, what are these and what do they do?
He goes, moment. I'm actually trying to randomize this as much as possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna have to just go to here. The randomizer's not wanting to give me anything. He holds out this ring. This ring has its usefulness, not for everyone, but very useful for some.
Yes, what does it do?
It's called the Ring of Stonky.
Okay, and what does that mean?
You can telepathically move stuff.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
About the ring of some stonky creature.
You can telepathically move a target, an object. It can be worn or carried. It'll allow you to do so. As long as this is on your person. These other rings,
Hang on, guys. I know I asked about the rings, but I got to deal with something else. I'll be right back.
I'm listening to the rings as well.
Listening.
As you pulls out another ring. This ring is the ring of truth-telling. This lets you see whether somebody lies to you.
Interesting.
That could actually be useful down here.
Yes, especially if you don't want to make a deal with the devil.
And he holds out a third ring.
And
It's bluish in tint. And he goes, "This lets you walk on liquid surfaces."
so they let you walk on lava?
As if they were solid.
Andy.
Puts it back into the case.
If I were to wear that ring and walk across the molten lava around here, would I still feel the heat from it?
I've
I'm sure.
never
You're
actually
welcome to
tried.
say that.
Never tried myself. You could be the first.
I don't think I'm that
Very
brave.
true.
Sorry, guys. I'm back again. Can we had the telekinesis ring. Was there anything else that I might have missed?
Ring of Truth and Ring walking on liquids.
Okay, liquid. Okay.
You go
Ring
up
of
to
Truth.
all sorts of liquids.
Ring
They
of
know
Truth?
to lie to you.
Yeah, no. If anybody lies to you, you can tell.
You know. I was actually interested in that too.
If you guys want them, go ahead and take them.
How much are you willing to part with the Ring of Truth?
It's up to
Hello?
you. I will not. I was trading with your friend here.
Oh, okay.
If there's
Are
no,
you interested? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
if you don't have anything to trade, these aren't things that I'm going to just give you.
No.
Honestly, I'd be more interested in trading these gauntlets. Would you say this is a rare find, these gauntlets?
I would say that somebody's probably missing those dearly.
Not anymore.
How
What?
many more healer potions do you have available?
Give me a second.
Sorry, guys. I gotta make a bio run. I'll be right back.
Gonna roll my dice. Oh, there goes.
Like,
He pulls out. He looks at you and he goes, "I've got a few. In one moment." And he pulls out a tray, a drawer. He pulls out the whole drawer and he sets it on the counter. There's easily 8 more potions of different kind in this tray. Depends on what you're looking for. More healing potions?
Healing potions. We seem to get ourselves in some tight spots on occasion.
5 of the 8 potions in this tray seem to be reddish in tint. It's like healing potions.
I mean, if he's willing to trade the gauntlets for those 5 potions, what are the other potions that he has available?
The other 3?
Yeah.
One moment.
I don't know how much these gauntlets are worth, but I mean, I'll trade them for whatever I can get potion-wise.
Actually, Lilith is going to speak up and ask, do you happen to have any belts of ogre strength or anything of that nature?
My love, we are in hell. This is...
Yeah, but someone might have died with one.
I do not. Maybe the blacksmith shop does? I do not know. Maybe the ogre in the bar downstairs.
I
Maybe.
think he would just call it a belt.
Oh, he might want to put a belt on you. He just kind of grins.
She goes back to scribbling.
So, the other potions. Back to where we were. Before I got sidetracked, because somebody wanted to ask about potions. And then somebody... Okay. So, 2 of the 5 potions are greater healing potions.
Okay.
And the other 3 are just potions of healing. Actually,
Alright, and the
no,
three-
two are greater healing potions. 2 are healing potions, and 1 is actually a superior.
Okay. I'll ask him if he thinks that's a fair trade for those 5 potions for the gauntlets.
Sure.
I don't have any particular issue hurting these things with my fists. So, I'd rather have something a little more useful than those gauntlets.
He pulls those 5 potions out and he hands them to you and he goes, I believe we have a deal.
Very well. Do you mind throwing those in my inventory when you get a chance? And I'll disperse them amongst the group when I can.
Okay. Just
Hey guys, listen, I'm going to have to sign off for a little while. I'm not sure if I'll be back or not, but just handle things and work it all out and just let me know what happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Yo.
So you had 1 from earlier, plus 2 more of those. Then you have 2 of those. And then... one of those. And then...
Yeah,
one of the potions is a grayish ichor. And it...
Oh, he's giving me one of the other ones too?
No, he's just showing it to you, and it's got a skull on the side of it. If you drink this potion, it lasts for an hour. And it'll turn you into something of ghastly nature. Then he kind of shakes it, and you just see a kind of swirling gray texture inside. That's what this one does.
I don't know the worth of the potions you already gave me, and I don't know the worth of those gauntlets. But if you're willing to throw that in, I'll take whatever.
He looks
I'm
at you.
trusting you to determine the worth of these items.
Roll a persuasion.
Alright. I mean, I'm not trying to get more than what they're worth. Like, I have no idea. Like, Knuckles has no clue how much this stuff is worth. So I'm totally trusting this guy. Persuasion? Oof, God. Why? Why persuasion? Let's see. Oh my God, here we go. Yuck.
He goes, I think it's a fair trade. I just thought I'd offer you something else in case you had some soul coins to trade. You know?
I don't have anything other than what you see. And as you see, I don't know if I sent you the other token or not. I think I did, but my clothes are tattered. Like I've been through hell.
Oh my
literally.
God. There we
So
go.
I mean, I have nothing. I don't have a belt pouch. I don't have. I mean, I have a belt pouch, but I don't have anything other than that.
Accidentally hit a button.
Lenara, fix your mic.
Thank you. I was going to say, because the last thing I heard prior to me disconnecting was the ogre in the bar. I was going to tell Lilith, since I can speak giant, I will go with her to talk to him.
It was a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just traded, since you missed all that, Lennar, I just traded my gauntlets for 5 more potions of healing. One of them superior, a couple of them are greater, and I think the other 2 were just regular healing, so I got us some more healing potions.
Yeah, my guy's going to like pull out a soul coin. I go to you, Knuckles, like, you want something else? I could probably help you out.
Thank you kindly, but I think I'm good.
With him being interested in potions and such, I have 2 poison kits. Would he be interested in a poison kit or an herbalist kit? That I think I have.
Somebody has some acid too, because I told a couple of people to scrape up
I
some
have acid as well.
We have a
Yep.
few.
Because I am interested in that ring of truth telling.
Yeah, I was interested. I was probably going to use a soul coin to trade it.
Those are just items that I have that I think he may be interested in.
He looks at you and he goes, you're going to need a little more than that for such an item.
I got a question. I got a question to you. How neat does this place look? Does it look like clean?
Yeah, actually, the floor is dirty, but because it matches, it actually does very much match the outside. But it looks like he has, it looks like things sweep, like, or cast magic and it removes the dirt, but dirt still comes through the door, like.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna offer him my broom.
You go to offer your broom and you look around and you see a broom just sweeping with nobody holding it.
I'm good. I traded my gauntlets. I got what I wanted. I mean, hopefully this will help us all out.
Yeah, I go to him like, how about 1 soul coin for the Ring of Truth?
He looks at you and goes, we all know you have more than that. Better offer.
This is for the long run. I need the others for just in case situational things may come up.
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, hold on. It's saying I lost connection to the server and it's re-establishing, so I might have to roll it for me. Because it's not letting me roll.
Your plus is going to be +1? No. +4.
Yeah, I'm proficient with it.
Yeah. Nope.
Yep. +4 persuasion.
Lennar, he stands up next to you and he offers soul coins for the same ring. You've seen these coins in somebody's hands before.
Hmm.
And
Has he? Was that after death?
I think it was yours.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Was that after his... Before or after his death and revivification?
Yeah.
You were displaying to Maggie.
Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah. So, Kyrus, you would
True.
recognize these coins.
Yep.
But, did he completely disconnect?
No,
I'm
he's
here.
just muted.
It doesn't let me roll.
Okay, you want me to just roll for you?
Yeah. I roll.
Okay, 17,
I
yeah.
have to relaunch.
He goes, he looks at you, he goes, I know the value of those things, and I know the value of you. Two, and it's a deal.
Okay. I have 2 coins.
You put the 2 coins down, they kind of light up, and the eyes fizz out for a second, and then he takes them and he goes, ah. Drops them into his pouch and just disappear into it. And he opens the case once more and pulls out the ring. And he hands it to you. It's in your inventory. Does anybody do anything else?
About how long did this take?
You guys have probably been in here about an hour and a half.
Okay, so I can knock off another hour on my scroll then.
Yep.
Kairos would have, after watching the transaction with the coins go down, coins for the ring, Kairos would have spoken up. Do you have anything in the way of ammunition?
Kind of tilts its
Arrows?
specialty arrows or just arrows?
All of the above.
Looks over at the ballista that he is now set up on the counter. I've got ammo for that.
Bit heavier for me.
It is literally a
someone
mini
else-
ballista. It has a
Really?
tripod on it and everything.
Oh my god. But it would be considered martial?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good for Kairos.
Can't fly with martial weapons, so at least without a good strength.
Yeah. A ranger could. But he's muted.
I was looking at the ritual spells, and none of them actually set up to do us any benefit. So
I'll just sit at the table with Lulu after I get my potions and just chill. I'm hoping we can get a short rest since we've been in here just kind of standing around all this time.
Lenore will speak up and tell Karos, if it's arrows you need, I have plenty.
Would be nice if I could get some. Was curious to see if he had anything that, as Knuckles put it, a bit more kick.
I don't have anything that has more kick, but just plain arrows is what I hand you.
If you wouldn't mind, we can work out something later.
I'll hand you 3 bundles.
Oh.
Pulls them out of his bag, just
Bag.
like of holding.
Appreciate
That's a shit ton of arrows you just gave him.
it.
Kairos, you don't have a bag of holding, do you?
No, I've got 2 quivers though. So
He just gave you
Let me
3 quivers of arrows.
I mean, I can hand him 2 quivers for if he only has 2 quivers.
He only has 1, I think, on his back. So
they're 2 like leg holstered. The proper location.
oh yeah, you just fill them up. You put each bundle 20 and 20 on each side.
Yeah, I've got like 20 right now, so it'll be like, if you can, I'll get more from you as we go.
Okay.
Just need 1 bundle right now.
Because
Switch to 40.
What did I miss?
Lenar's
Just trading arrows.
pulling arrows out of his sack like a madman.
I was only trying to fill him up.
Oh. Yeah, it's actually quite astonishing. You've never seen where he gets his arrows from, but you've now, like, this is the first interaction I think you've had where he's actually pulled arrows out.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit more convenient than my quivers.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
And so he gets a ring of ammunition that magically makes ammunition every time he just draws his bow.
God, that'd be good.
That'd be fun.
Just get a magical string on your bow.
Yeah?
Pull back the string, an arrow appears.
it's called the string of reloading.
Yep.
An artificer in the group and have them infuse it with a repeating infusion.
What the one of the characters from Wednesday game is.
Here you go. Lennar, Barnaby finishes removing the enchant about 2 hours of y'all being in here. He goes, I need a break. If you wouldn't mind taking your weapon over to Chuka and Chunk and letting them dismantle the head and reattaching the one you wish. They're gonna be right across from us. Ithil, you know where it's at. You want to show them?
Sure. And then I just like, come on, this way. Start making my way out.
Making my way.
Making my way through hell. Trying to survive, not make a deal.
Sounds
Do
like
do
it's
do
too late.
do do do. So you make your way outside. Lennar follows him out across. Picks up his weapon, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll pick up both the mace and the meteor hammer.
Okay. And you carry it over here. As you enter into this other shops, the walls are just covered in weapons. Wall to wall, all the way around the room. And then
I
you,
test my finger.
Chuka, very smaller of the two birdmen, Kinkus, is inspecting a sword of some sort as he seems to be screwing parts onto the base. But there are multiple tables in the middle of the room with all variants of weapons. Does anybody else follow?
Lilith is too busy scribbling.
Yeah, I stay with Lulu. So
Lulu has put her trunk, has finished whatever's in that bottle and is laid out on the table.
You're trying to protect and that you're going to drink something that you don't know what.
she's not a complete idiot. I'm not sure she's not even gonna suck down a vial of acid.
No, she knocks a few over. She was sniffing them. But she found something in one of them that she liked and she just went to town.
Yeah, it's alright.
Found herself a daiquiri.
Yeah. Had something in it.
If Knuckles is going to be sticking with Lulu, then Karos will join them. Out that way.
Lilith is there writing on her scroll. She's going to try to get as much done as she can.
Come over to get weapons and armor.
It's time to just, like I said, contemplate everything I've learned. Maybe think of new ways to use my abilities, things that I've learned to do, and try to get in a short rest while I'm sitting here waiting.
Okay. Yeah, everybody would have got a short rest.
Woohoo!
Would you include me with writing, or is that...
No. Not if you're doing that.
Yeah, I want to be doing that, so... I'm almost near full health anyway, so I'm good enough.
Okay.
Keep pointing back.
Let me go and do my...
Occasionally, while sitting there and scribbling, Lulu's trunk kind of wanders over to your book and kind of lays into it, and you kind of push it out. It's like that cat that keeps trying to lay in the middle of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it just the trunk just kind of wiggles ever so often. It kind of just flaps over into the book.
You said she's passed out?
Yeah, she's just laid on her side on the table.
Yeah, I'll scoop her up. Scoop her up and just kind of hold her like you would a sleeping kid, I guess.
Yeah, it literally is. It's just. Barnaby's just kind of looking at his book and occasionally looks up and sees y'all, looks around, and then goes back to writing. We're going to go ahead and take our break.
Yay.
Yay! And go potty and do all that.
Hey, the first episode of the Halo series came out. If anybody's interested.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that. I'm not a subscriber, but I really want to watch it.
I downloaded it using torrents. No, it's on Prime Video, but you have to have the Paramount ad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ew.
Add on. Yeah, I download them through torrents. I don't fucking spend money on that shit.
Oh, we're streaming. Careful.
I mean, the legal torrents, you know.
That's not a thing, but okay.
It is.
I
In
say
some countries.
there's such a thing.
I don't know.
God.
It's not that I know.
With that ring, now I have a lot of things with advantage.
Oh
I
yeah.
just got 10.
We're gonna go ahead and take our bathroom break and let everybody, become Peabodys. Go back to the gaming screen. Kind of flip. So, while you're doing that, you want to take a short rest, so that's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
And as y'all enter the shop of the blacksmith, you see Chuka standing there and goes, "Hey guys!" No, the wrong voice. I don't know, he just stands there. As Ithel approaches, he's working on putting the sword together.
Yeah, I just came like let him know he had customers like from next door like to finish up.
I'll be right with you. Ugh. If you're looking for Chunky's down in the shop.
Am I looking for Chunky?
No, definitely not. He's the mechanic of the two. And this guy, Chuka, is the more of the weapon specialist. That's why he's up here. But everybody seems to come looking for him when something breaks.
No, I'm not looking for your brother.
He glances up and he kind of takes... He has these like goggles on. He pulls them... Oh, it's you.
Yes.
Oh, customers. Yeah, no, I saw them earlier. They're with Lulu. Yeah. How's Lulu doing?
Are you guys going to spawn?
Kairos and Lennar, you're the ones inside the shop.
She's fine.
That's good to hear. I heard Maggie wanted to eat her. I mean... Ooh, yeah. Thank God that didn't happen.
Yeah, Maggie put me in charge of watching over, assisting them with their every need.
Oh, that's, sucks. Right.
In her eyes.
You guys closed the door on the way in, right? Cool. Okay. I don't know if Barnaby's spells always work for me. You know, it's just so interesting what he can do. But
yeah. Came over just from Barnaby to finish up a project he was working on with what one of these fellas wanted.
puts the rapier into his into its own little harness and puts it on the counter. Right. I got work to do. What are we doing here?
I gestured for like to bring your weapon over to give it to him to finish up.
Barnaby's pushing his work off on me. Right. Sounds like bullshit.
Yeah, he needed a break.
But I did get messages. I'm assuming it's from Maggie. Fine. Show me what you got. Lennar, you set the weapon down on the counter and, so you want to take that mace and attach it to that. That'll take no time at all. Gotta make new brackets, disattach the handle. Hopefully not break anything in the middle. It's gonna take me about 2 or 3 hours. The enchantment part's gotta be... Barnaby's gonna have to handle that.
Alright.
So if you guys want to go grab a drink, fuck with those little guys outside, don't touch the vehicles, though. Chunk will lose his crap.
Yes, I know not to touch his little precious toys.
Right. He kind of takes it over to his little workbench, starts heating some tongs, and he throws the one piece right into the freaking fire. The chain. He goes, "It'll be fine." And
Don't blow anything up.
He goes to just heating metal and doing his thing. Back over to the magic shop. Guys, here, just barely behind Knuckles and Lilith, you hear at the door, "Go in! You go in!"
You know your game's still paused.
Is it?
Yep.
I know it's paused.
Supposed to be paused.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So you guys don't free roam while I'm not looking at you.
We want the free roam. I want to mess with the little guys.
So there's Lilith and Knuckles, you hear this outside, and Armin. Which, right outside the door, he's like, "There's nothing in there. If you sneak up, if you go under one of the sides, you can get inside."
Armin's AFK.
Yeah. Picks up on...
Well, I heard the conversation earlier about the fire, right?
Yeah.
Explosion.
Yeah, can I determine where the... Well, I'm just going to listen, and I'm going to try to perceive wherever he's going to try to come through, and I'm going to watch this with much glee.
You, go ahead, roll a perception.
Lilith wants to be watching as well, so...
Yeah, it's at advantage then, because you're both watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, well... Perception... Come on, give me a good one.
At advantage.
At advantage. Hit the plus.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty low DC, because they're not very
They're not
stealthy beings.
Oh shit!
Yeah. You kind of knock on the table and point over at the wall, and Lilith and Armin both look over there, and you kind of just turn and lean back, kind of lean on the table, and just wait. All three of you are looking at this corner over here as you see a little dagger go begin to cut a slit in the fabric.
I don't say a fucking word.
No, I just watched for a moment.
And the little head starts to go through, and at about that time you see it's not a big explosion, but it's an explosion.
So Barnaby sees that too.
And you hear Barnaby, "No shit. They did it again, didn't they?" He walks over there. I didn't mean to click him.
He explodes.
Yeah. Barnaby walks over. "They always find a way. Doesn't matter. It's always entertaining." He kind of waves his hand, he mends it back together, and he goes, "That'll keep him out for a day or two." You just hear on the other side, "Ah! Ah! Where's his head?"
Can we just hear speak from the other tent?
Actually, no. It's like 80 feet away.
Can I reach through the tent and mind sliver one of them?
Barnaby had just walked over there while all of you were giggling and laughing at it, and he kind of just waved his hand and he mended the tent back.
Oh, okay. So no, I can't see through to mind sliver one of them in the face.
Oh no, there was just blood and guts in that area.
Ah!
Like literally, his head came through, and you saw a small spark of a fire, and then his head you just saw guts go everywhere.
Just exploded.
Between the desk, like, because his head was so low to the ground, you just see that little corner where it was dirt just turn red.
Okay.
It's just
You say, why are they waiting for the weapon to be made? They're like just go out, just whack one of the guys, those little things, just for fun, or just cause boredom.
You walk outside. There's like 2 or 3 of them standing out there. I say,
Walk up to one of them. Leo just whack him.
He goes, ha, ha, ha. He holds up a finger. He goes, friends?
Bonk.
Ah, you fucker! He runs off.
This is the only amusement he gets by just bonking these things on the head.
Another one comes out the tent. And they're just kind of talking amongst each other. And he goes, fucking cut his legs off.
I can hear them, can't I?
Yeah, they're just kind of like leaning in on each other. Yeah, you get the left one, I'll get the right one. You gotta wait for him to fall asleep, though.
I walk up to him.
They just kind of like... These dudes look like gnome piranhas. Just rows of teeth. With giant, like short swords. Because they're so tiny.
I got a big old flail that can crush him.
What you want, 4 arms?
What was that about? Wait for me to sleep and cut off my legs?
I wouldn't talk about you. I was talking about that thing on top of the tent over there. See that? See that?
I just glanced over.
They fucking run.
What could look over? I just watch him run.
You just see one of them holding up middle fingers and running away.
How far away have they gotten?
One of them trips the other one, though, about 30 feet away. Fuck my leg! Sacrifices!
I just let him go, watching them.
He's just crawling towards the ladder. And you just see him like... "Ah!" fall off the side. Poof! You hear the thud.
Istel's just giggling to himself, just like this. Just only this is the funniest thing here. Is these messing with these little guys.
Make a perception check.
Perception, and my boy step me in the back. Wow.
So
Wow.
now I've just got to beat you at this point, which should be very easy. I rolled a 3, so I still beat you.
It's the cat hanging from the doorpost with the dog staring underneath him.
Yep. You're not sure.
I have a passive perception of 11.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So something's happening and I don't notice.
You're just laughing at what you just saw. And then you see that you see over at the artifice tent, you see a body laying on the ground and his friend standing over him, like one of the little dudes, like pick him up and his head's missing. Ah! You're seeing it from the outside of the tent.
And I'm going to just walk over to the other tent, like, just to see, like, go to Barney's like, so, one of them popped their heads through, didn't they?
Of course, it's every few days. You never know. Do you walk in the tent and say this?
Yeah.
Okay, as he walks in the tent, make a dexterity saving throw.
A dex? Oh boy.
And about that time, he goes, "Uh-oh." You hear Barnaby look at you and like eyes get wide.
What the fuck?
Oh. Not the guillotine.
Okay. You hear Barnaby go, uh-oh, you go. Your head kind of tilts and goes, what? You look down. This little gremlin of a thing is holding onto your boot and sawing the top of your boot off. And about that time, he looks up and he goes, ow! Boom! You take 3 points of damage as his head explodes.
Covered in gore.
Oh, that's...
Ooh.
That's all.
Right. That's... Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful about that.
Yeah,
That looked like that one hurt.
slightly disgusting. Ugh. Ugh.
It's
I
just
think
like,
I get
boom!
gremlin that's off of me.
He waves his hand and I can't say the word.
Presentation.
Presto.
Yeah.
Presto. He prestoed your ass.
Lilith
Thank
also
you.
offers a hand with it as well.
Yeah, they just kind of sit there and you're just kind of doing a circle and to clean you off. Right, maybe not to bring any more of those in today. Maggie might get upset.
I
And
didn't know
I-
someone came to my leg.
Yeah, well, apparently he didn't either.
He didn't realize I was walking in here.
Nope, he really wanted whatever you had.
Something in my boot.
You just
Okay,
got this
nothing.
like leather flap at the top of your boot where he had unlaced it, and it's just open. And he's been cutting it off.
What was in there?
Nothing. Your foot.
It's just a fancy embroidery. He did.
Yeah, it's just basically the tied embroidery, like the leather strap that holds it across the top. He had unstrapped it and he was cutting it off.
He's trying to cut off the string.
Yeah, he was cutting off the strings and stuff. He got through like the first two. And he was just holding on to you. And it was they don't really weigh much, so there's very unnoticeable. And he was just walking with you.
He's sitting on your foot.
Yeah, basically. Cutting your own shoe off.
But he just wound up blowing his head
You
off.
walked in the door and exploded your leg.
He just got a bit bushy foot now. Before presentation.
Yeah.
Before we cleaned you up.
He was like, he looks at all of you and goes, I apologize. That happens at least 3 times a day, so we got at least one more to go.
Oh no.
He goes,
No,
Well,
you're
while
right,
Lilith
that's
is sleeping,
already
I would
off
like
the
to give her
road.
ears to scratch.
Yeah. One just thought. What's going on? One of them's teething or something?
no, like,
Lilith reach over.
Knuckles
and
is
scratch
holding Lilith like a baby, or holding, not Lilith, Lulu like a baby, and the trunk is just hanging freely, and it's ever so often it like goes back and forth, and it's making like a farting sound.
And then Lilith reaches over and scratches behind her ears.
Ears begin to flap and smack everything in sight. And then eventually she's just like, and just goes invisible.
Okay.
The weight is still in your hands.
All right.
More than any other equipment like weapons, armor, go to the blacksmith nearby, next door. I think one of y'all were looking for armor.
Armin back?
Armin won't be back tonight, he said.
Oh, okay. So,
He would like some armor if he can get it.
So
Kairos would have been looking for him too.
Armin probably would have jumped up and was like, "Ooh, armor," and run off to the other shop. And upon coming outside the tent, sees the dead gremlin body sitting there. At this point, his clothes are missing. And all his belongings, as you see the other one with a little satchel stuff. It's not what you look like. I was helping him.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna stick my head out. I was like, make sure you two clean up that body.
you fucking clean it up. You killed my friend.
Now your friend stuck his head in here and blew up. You know what Barbie doesn't want you in here?
Just kind of gives you a dirty look.
You want to end up like your other friend who blew up?
You want to end up like your right leg?
You want to end up falling down that cliff?
And he kind of just grabs the body and drags it.
That's what I thought. Hey, stop. It's just a game with them. You just gotta keep going back and forth until they eventually run out of words to say.
You just hear off in the background, "Fuck you!"
I hear what?
You just hear like this one of them just like yelling, and you just hear him cussing profanities off into the void.
Yep. You know, when you beat them, they start doing that.
Oh.
Few
We're gonna
minutes.
spend the entirety of the session fucking with these. Oh shit.
No, so I would say if nobody has anything progressive to do, we'll fast forward time.
The only thing Lilith will be doing is, after she took a rest, would go back to scribbling on her scroll.
Okay, you guys off and on for the next 6 hours, searching shops and stuff. Kairos, you do go into the blacksmith shop. There are bows and arrows and everything and beyond in that shop. It's wall-to-wall weapons. While you guys do sit at about 4 hours in, and you're doing your research, Lilith, you hear over your shoulder, interesting.
She turns and goes,
Hello there.
"Oh, hi, Mary Maga.
What did
What's
you
up?
call me?
Madam Maggie."
Okay, I thought you called her Mad Maggie.
No, I called her Madam Maggie. Sorry.
No, it's fine because it was about to go a whole nother direction.
It's the nickname you shouldn't call her.
Yeah.
Barnaby did.
Which is honestly truth about her.
Yeah, but he didn't say it in front of her.
I thought he did.
No. He said it inside his shop.
Yes, he doesn't say it aloud. Anyways, Madam Maggie.
Yes.
Hi, Madam Maggie.
Yes.
What do you find so interesting?
Yeah, it seems that you're practicing an art. I've seen many do this. I do it occasionally myself. Might want to correct some of those runes if you want to increase the potency. Yes. She spends the next, hour. So what level were you making this scroll?
It was a first level mage armor. It's this mage armor. It's only at first level.
I thought you were okay. So, she helps you transcribe, shortening the time.
Oh wow.
By 2 hours.
So
and basically stands over your shoulder. And without even touching anything, just waving her finger, and you just see the runes on the paper change.
Wow.
It's like they just like fly around the page, changing. Like sliding across the paper back and forth. And that is how you increase the potency to protection. On mage armor, I believe that will help you drastically. Your scroll is level 2.
Okay, but it doesn't do anything for level 2.
That doesn't matter. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
It makes level 2 for you.
I was going to give it to Knuckles. In case he ever got into a spot. Because it's technically not armor. And increases his base CC to 13. I can't hear him if he's talking.
Who,
Knuckles?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually use a scroll. I don't know how the DM works that, but
it's an Arcana check.
It's a DC 10 plus the spell level, which is
1.
I guess now 1. Yeah, so
That's
11 or better.
12
cast
now.
the scroll. 12, yeah. 12 to cast the scroll successfully. It does not require materials because it's a scroll.
right. But I don't have anything in Arcana, man. I mean, I could try it. I appreciate it, but I don't know if I'd be able to use it.
It was for emergencies, kind of thing.
You're wearing armor, though, aren't you?
No, Knuckles don't wear armor.
Okay, yeah, then you'd freaking be jacked, bro.
Yeah, it increases your base AC to 13. So,
Which is awesome because my base.
There's 17 right now.
Oh. Yeah, so that would give me a 21 armor class temporarily.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or 20 or 20.
8 hours. Yeah, they give you a base for 8 hours. So yeah, it's definitely an emergency item for you.
So, for all of you, Maggie, you've now noticed that Knuckles. You even noticed Maggie is here, and the weight in your hands with the elephant, after a little while, about 30 minutes, just dissipates.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like slowly or just instantly gone?
Like it moves.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not just gonna let go. Does it feel like something, like it was moving, like was she moving on her own? Or
yeah, it felt like she turned over, and you felt like her ears like flap a little bit.
Okay.
She's floating around the room now. Oh wait.
And do you, while, so you got a 15 perception, you would naturally, while Maggie's helping and waving her finger, you see her eyes glance up around the room, and down, and back up, and around.
Okay, so she's still in here. I know Maggie can see her.
He probably has true sight, to be honest.
Well, she proved that. She proved that earlier when we first got here that she could see her even when she was invisible. So.
Yeah,
right.
She's got some tricks up her sleeve. She nasty.
Oh yeah.
I think she got the nickname Mad.
Lilith turns to Maggie and says, "Well, thank you for the help. It was greatly appreciated."
For what you're going to do for me, I think this is minor. She grins all like toothy. Like, as you see, like, you haven't seen her smile really. She's got razor sharp teeth also.
Yes, like all Hellions.
But as soon as you've had enough rest, we need to talk. Meet me at my tent down below. When you're ready, I will set you up with travel and help to get to where you need to go.
Nice.
I've been having people prepare things for you. And she sets down a bag of some coins. You'll also need these. These will be explained later, but keep hold of them.
Are they soul coins?
Yeah.
Lilith will win
Type
a bag for
of
now.
you put down in the bag? Is it like a bunch or
No, it's not. It's just a, there's only like 4 in the bag.
only 4?
Yep.
Only.
It's rare for her to give out soul coins unless it's needed.
Well, yeah, that's why Lilith is going to bag them and hold on to them.
Yeah, my guy's
Yeah.
like looking open widely, like, wait, she's giving them 4 soul coins.
Yep.
Lilith rolls up the scroll and passes it over to Knuckles and goes, "This will help you in dire needs when you're in most need."
I'm not sure what I can do with it, but I'll try.
She helps explain what it does and how to, somewhat how to cast it.
Understood. Thank you. Which, I don't know why I didn't take proficiency in Arcana, because I studied under an artificer and I read all the fucking time, but whatever.
It's just only so many skills can take.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh well.
It'd be that.
Oh well.
That's a
I'll,
advantage on perception. Because my feature I have.
Anyways, with that, are the other two back for their enchantment from the Kukas?
At about 6 hours in, they do.
2 hours it would take to make that weapon.
Well, it took the removal of an enchantment and then placing of the enchantment.
And then put the enchantment back on.
Yeah, so the period of
Yeah,
they
it
do
would be
eventually
all-
come back about 4 hours in, and then with the weapon, and it has these very similar to what Ithil is carrying. A spiked ball has been placed on the end of Lenar's morning. What would we call it? Morning Star. I think he calls it the meteor hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the meteor hammer now has a spike ball on the end of it,
Ah,
and
No, the Blue Star Meteor Hammer.
it's So bringing it back into the magic shop, Barnaby. Assumingly takes it from him, begins to work on replacing the enchantment that he had taken off. In the last few hours, he gets it reattached, and a small glow appears over the God, I'm having trouble saying it every time. Meteor hammer, which extends the length of the chain. So the mace itself on the end glows, but the whole chain now is glowing.
Mm-hmm.
They have a flail or
No,
Morningstar.
he has a meteor hammer. It's literally just a massive long chain, and it has just a small like handle grip at one end. And
The flail was different.
huh? Yeah, it's way
Like a
different.
bola.
It's a bola. He can throw it and then pull it back and whip it around and throw it again.
Damn.
It can also grapple with it.
Yep. Space.
It's a multi-weapon.
Yep.
Good for It's good for trying to kill wizards.
Yep. Oh,
Choke
oh,
them out.
touche.
We should have let him.
It was just such a, awkward experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else?
Well, Lilith would have been working with Maggie at that point in time. Kairos, did you want to look at weapons, armor thingies?
I mean, I've been trying to look and see what would benefit him most. He has basics of the things that he can use. Yeah, unless there was something bigger and shiny that was pointed out to him, then there wouldn't really be anything there for him.
Okay.
And shiny.
There wasn't really anything big and shiny in that shop.
Yeah. Just that fun bazooka thing.
Yep.
Ballista. Horrible ballista.
Well, if we can cast grow and shrink on it, we can make it tiny and have
There's
it.
Relarge
Just have it
induce. I think relarge induce only works on creatures.
No objects. It works on objects.
Does it?
Yeah, that's how you make the cannonball cannon. The cannonball handgun.
And blow it and
You enchant a ring that can increase the size of objects. You put it on the end of a gun and you shoot mini cannonballs out of it.
Yep, I've read that.
And they expand into regular sized cannonballs when they come out the barrel.
It's insane. It's funny.
So you have literally a cannonball, a cannon shooting, a gun shooting cannonball.
I want to make a gnome gunslinger that shoots this.
And a swashbuckler to it.
Boom! Just to fucking just delete people with that thing.
Could turn an artificer's into a panzer unit.
I think it would be hilarious.
I'm here for that.
I will say that we are getting ready to go to a very important part of the phase of the campaign that could be dangerous, and we have 2 players missing.
Should we call it?
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it early.
Shucks.
Because if there's anything that needs to be done,
Outside
needs to
of
be
the
done
armory.
yeah, if there's anything you guys are wanting or needing. Also, like before, the Maggie would have brought up that she has a list of supplies that she is preparing for y'all and your trip. And you heard her out front say that it is about 2 weeks worth of supplies.
God.
Wow.
Possible the time we wait for the weapon I attuned to that ring I got.
It only takes an hour to attune, so.
Yeah, you would have definitely had been attuned to it by now.
Well, okay. Boons, check your DMs.
I did.
Call me with any questions.